Okay, everybody, welcome in. Good morning. Normally we let the market settle for the first 30 minutes of the day till we can kind of figure out if we're going to be ranging or if we're going to be a trend day. And we want to look at the 1 hour chart. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to that to 1 minute. Let's go here and let's make that the 1 hour chart. So the 1 hour chart is definitely to the downside, right? Let's see the 15-minute chart. 15-minute is to the downside, but we've had a couple of wacky candles here. And then we'll go down to the 5 minute. 5 minute has been, a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of up, now a little bit of down. So here's the 1 minute and the 15-second candles. And then on the top, I'm using this little indicator here that I shared with you the other day, the Bravo swing that you can add. We've got this on a 1 minute chart, and basically it gives sell signals. And there's two different ones here that I'm using. You only have one, but they're essentially the same thing. One just triggers a little bit earlier than the other one. So basically, right now it's saying, hey, this is a sell, an area where we would be selling the future rather than buying. So all we're going to do really is kind of watch price action, and we're going to go for 50 points today. So welcome in. Let's see. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with the fellow nerds. We got 485. We got Dunn. We got Hal. We got Herb. We got Matt Jollywally. We got Mike. We got Stacy. So welcome in, everybody. So I'm not going to try to show off in front of y'all today and just have a trade on just for the sake of having a trade on. We're going to actually uh, be a stalker, and we're going to stalk this market for good areas that we can get involved in price. So a lot of it's just going to be waiting for a setup. Over here, we've got the 1 minute chart on NASDAQ as well, just another chart for me to look at. And then we've got money flow index. Money is now flowing out of the futures, and where's my thing down here in the bottom? To have, hold on, get everything together here. Configure chart. Oh, I don't have my other little thing down there. So we got money flow index, and then we're supposed to have, hold on a second, let's add this other one. Volume based. Oh. Well, there's one other thing that I like on there. Hold on a second, and it is, let's see, community indicators, and it's delta. What is it? Volume, cumulative volume delta. What was that? Cumulative CVD. It was long something. What was it called? Long, man. Searching for anything. Let me see if it's letting me put a border in here or not. Yeah. Well, let me put orders in. I'm not sure why it's not letting me not put my little thing in there. That's half the battle, getting your chart set up straight. Oh well, we'll do it without it, I guess. Money flow index is whatever the other one is that I'm using was down here. I got to learn to save this little thing. All right, so let's start watching price. We've got a buy signal now on our little thing, so we'll just kind of go with that. It's giving us a buy. Let's see what happens to price here. Now, remember, it goes very fast, y'all, very, very, very fast. So this is Trade-A-Bait, and we're just watching price. And, oh, also, let me make sure that you know what else I'm looking on the right side over here. Is we've got ES over here and NQ here, and we're following AD. So AD was up, market's up. AD went down, market went down. AD goes up, market goes up. We're just kind of hanging right here. When you see green, that means it's made a high of the day. So we'll be looking for other highs. And then this is the 15-minute range of the ES. So it looks really, really, really like it's going to be a range day. 80% of days are range days and not trend days. So that's good to know. So I've got that off the right side. Again, if you only got one screen, that's fine too. The greatest scalper that I know uses just one screen. And it would probably be this, right? Where you're actually looking at the DOM, you're looking at price, and then so what you could see here that there's a level right here. Do you see the support and resistance level on the 15-second? So it may be somewhere in here if we get a good move up to the 174, 180 that we could short. That's kind of what I'm looking at. But we need a good move up. And then here's our profit for the day. And I'm going to try not to take as many trades. I'm mostly watching. I'm waiting for a good setup, waiting for a good green candle for me to go short. Got a nice red candle going against the 21 EMA. Could take a long there, but I hate doing longs. I'm much better at shorts. Wow, look at that going up. That's a candle. Maybe put an order here to 83, see if it can pop us again.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Okay, there's $55. So that's our first trade. Looked like it was coming back, coming up. So let's see if we might can take this one more time. Let's let it do another little pull. So we're 1 for 1. We're just doing short little scalps. Let's let it make another big thing. And y'all saw what I saw here, right? Is an area of support and resistance in this area. All right, so we're getting back up there again. Let's see if she pushes again. There you go, push, push. Let's put something in maybe at the 92, see if we can get involved. And I just right clicked there, right? Just right clicked. Looking for maybe a quick little fill. And if it doesn't hit me, that's fine. I'm not chasing price. I'm not chasing price. Now, Mark, are you in here yet? Mark's not in here yet. Mark, my buddy, and I, we front loaded some trades yesterday, which was kind of neat, but you don't have to do that. So let's look at the VIX is at 23.91. AD is 149. AD is just kind of hanging out. So it doesn't look like we've got a strong trend in here. We've got a resting order at the 192. That would have been a great one to be in because we're down at 171, but we didn't quite get, I don't think, up to the 192. So let's take that order off again. We missed that opportunity. CCI going down. While we're just watching price, let me see if I can find that indicator. Okay. No, it's not under channels. It's not under moving averages. It's not under oscillators. It's not under volatility. It's not under volume based. It's not under average directional index. And the thing is, if your, thing was $50 for the day, hey, you got it. That's 250 a week. Oh, typical price volume. Here we go. We got another little thing. We're just trying to, we see this area of support resistance here. We're getting back up there again. If we can get up to about that 92 again, we may try to short him one more time. I'm much more comfortable going short than I am going long. AD down slightly. Come on up there, little fella. Might short him in the 80s. We'll see. We are above VWAP, noticing that. If y'all were not here with me, I would be listening to CNBC right now. We've got financial juice on in the background. Breaking U.S. economic advisor Hassett on Trump making exemption to steel tariff. I doubt it. I doubt the market likes any of those things going on with tariffs. So we're just kind of chilling. You can get chopped up in this, y'all, if you don't watch it. So we want to take small losses and let our wins run just a little bit longer. But we want an opportunity to watch price action. And we want to see price make a big move up and then run into an area of exhaustion. And I'm basically looking over here and here to watch price. See what she does. It looks a little heavy now with the 8 going below the 21. The 8 is definitely below the 21 here. Everything looks, we just got a sell signal on the Bravo swing. A single sell signal. And it would have been good to sell, right? But we don't like to sell in the hole after the move is done. However, volume did increase on the down move. So there may be something to it. It may actually go down farther. Just where do we want to get involved? All right, we're in the 140s. Wait for a big move. Would have been nice to be in the 140s since we're in the 120s now. AD leading the way downward. AD says we go down further. We're going to the 20,100, it looks like. I just don't want to sell in the hole. Here, make a push here. Come on, price. Got a resting order at the 2126. AD still pointing down. Don't want to chase this price. Let's let it come to us. If we miss it, we miss it. We're looking at this area of support right here. Right? Little area of support in here. We said we were going to the 20,100, and indeed we have done that. Now you'll probably see price continue to go down here and stop these people out. Let's take our order off now. Let's see if the big boys stop these people out. A lot of people are going to go long right here. They may be right, but I would think that we're going to go down farther than that and stop them out. That the institutions are going to stop out the retail traders, because retail is sitting right where you and I are going, hey, I'm about to go long right now, right? Go long. But watch the institutions take them out and make them stop out. Or not. I mean, it could go back up. Let's see. Well, we got an area of support there. I'm really looking at it on the 1 minute chart over here. Let's see if we're able to hold this. AD still pointing downward, y'all. All right, there's a move up. It looks like this support down there is going to hold, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's maybe check of a retest of that area and see if we then bounce. And there's where it stops them out. Now they're stopped out. They're sitting there going, oh, dear God. And it's just what we thought, right? We thought that institutions would stop those people out. Looking at that support area right there. You think they're still holding? No way. Now what's this thing? They're squeezed. And this thing will probably squeeze back up. AD down to 30. Yeah, now watch this thing squeeze back up. AD still pointing down. And what I found over the last 4 days of making over $1,000 a day is I got to be patient. Yesterday, I did make a big mistake. I let trade go against me to the tune of $3,000, and I was down $3,000 on the day, and I had to battle back to 1,000 up. It was very difficult, but I did it just by being patient. Patient. All right, AD still going down and price is going up, probably getting ready to short here. Letting price go up a little bit. Let's see if it goes up to that 21. Yeah. Let's get ready for a short. See how it bumped right off of the 21 period moving average. Come back up here. We would love to at least try to opportunity to go short here. AD still slightly going down. Price bouncing off that 21 period moving average. We hope we get another bump on it if we get to get engaged here in price. We are just following price action. More than anything, we're following this. Where is price? When does it make a big move to the upside? We're just going to take the opposite when this thing stalls a little bit. She definitely wants lower. Push price, push.
Order filled.
And we are in short.
Order filled.
And we are out and we're up $130 just like that. So our scalping strategy is successful so far. We are 2 for 2. We know what we're doing. We're waiting for these things to come back to areas of resistance. And we're putting in orders about to short it there, hoping that we'll get a little knockoff. So everything looks good. And especially we're looking at AD leading the way. AD is telling us the story that we're kind of flattening out now, not having a lot of volatility. So we really don't have any trends right now. The Bravo swing is telling us that sell. And so, but it looks like we're getting some indecision candles down here. So we could see a turn to the upside, but we'll watch AD closely. And we may get ready to take another short at about that 98 or so. It's probably where I'd like to put a short in. See if we can get price up there. Oh, I didn't send Mark the link. Hold on a second. Hey, price is running. Run, price, run. Run, price, run. Run, price, run. AD is bottoming out a little bit. Let's see if we get a little chance to maybe go short at the 98. Come on, price, make a run. We don't chase price. Now, sometimes we may front run it if we think it's making a strong move, and you can go ahead and put the order. Like if I thought it was definitely going to 98, then I could put a stop order here to buy at the 94 on a pop to the upside. But let's just watch this thing. Hey, 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 let's see this run. Come on. Make your little run, price. There we go. Look at this. Wow. Got an order in. It's 11:25. Come on.
Order filled. Order filled.
And we're out. Now we're up $200. So we're 1/5 of the way to our goal for the day. Not bad. 3 for 3. Look at this nice little run to the upside. Let's see if we can figure out where to get engaged in here. You know, the market, and we've got a buy signal now on our Bravo chart. but I'm always more comfortable shorting. AD is lifting its head up now. AD rising, ES rising a little, and Q down a little. So we would expect for, let me show you what I'm watching over here. So everybody knows. AD leads price, ES leads this, right? This goes down, this goes down, this goes down. So we're watching for AD to lead us. And then lead price. This is up, this is down. So we expect this to go up. So it may be an opportunity to go long. We'll try that. There are definitely sellers at that 2128 area. There are sellers there. You know, and if $200 is your daily average, you know, that's $1,000 a week too. So I mean, that's the way you got to look at it, right? You just go for high probability trades. If the trade goes against you, you got to get out. You can't, you know, take $200 and $300 losers on these. What I have figured out is that adding a second, averaging in a second contract does help sometimes, but it can also hurt you. So I would never average in more than about 2 or 3 contracts on going against me, but it moves your break even up higher, right, when you do that. So we're looking for high probability areas of support and resistance. Now that area is at the 131, 132. If we could get back up there, it'd be a great time to short. Now we're going back into an area of support. We'll see what happens down here. And you can draw those lines as well, right? You can draw the area of support and resistance that kind of help you. If we'd only held on, we'd done good. But remember, we're just scalping. We're just doing short little trades, going our way a little bit. Let's take the profits. Let's see what happens if we get engaged down here. AD is lifting up, y'all. AD is lifting up as price was going down. Now price is reacting to the upside. Let's go up a little bit there, little friend. See if we can, watching CCI too. I'm watching the money flow index. How is money flowing into or out of? Well, it's increasing a little bit. That's interesting. Look, this is increasing a little bit. The money flow index as price is going down. Interesting, right? We'll keep an eye on that. Boy, we should have said short. Now let's see if there's going to be an opportunity for a long here. And be careful on those longs. This thing can just drop on you in a heartbeat. All right, again, these people, the amateur traders, are going long right here, and they're slapping them in the face. Boom. They're stopping them out. The institutions are stopping them out. They do that time and time and time again. I've seen it time and time again. This was a stop out. Now they may push it back up. Or if they didn't stop enough of them out, they'll just keep going down, pushing price down, stop a few more out, and then start the trend back up. AD is kind of flat, not really giving us an indication one way or the other. Price pushing a little bit. Let me see what my wife wants. Hello, honey. It went good. First grade class and Miss Teats class. Miss that little young girl, McIntyre, that's teaching now. I talked to her class, Langley, whatever her name is. And I did Miss Teats class.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm glad I got to make it.
Good. Did you say you need working while you were there?
No, I didn't.
Like, I got a call from Amy saying that Lily says she's got a headache and she's due. And I know how Lily is too. I feel like they think I'm a bad mama. So I'm like, if you say you got a headache, you give her some ibuprofen and get you feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I know Lily's gonna be there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just returned JoJo's game to do repair where they're gonna see the machine with what they're gonna do. But when they see it, you know? So I just hit it off.
All right, good. Well, I'm trading with all my peeps, including Matt Jollywally. Best said hi, Matt.
Hey, what time is it?
I gotta leave around 11:30, about an hour from here. 1 o'clock, going over my bill. Making sure they give me credit for everything before I pay them some more. Yeah. All right, love you, bye. Okay, guys, I'm proud of her. All right, love you too, bye. Wow, we just had I should move to the downside. Oh, Matt, I'll tell her you said, hey, she always loved Matt Jollywally. Matt always loves Matt. Look at this, y'all. We're in the 19,000s now. Wow. AD pointing downward. We are at the lower end of the opening range. I would almost take a long here. Almost. If AD weren't still pointing more down. I would probably, because I would expect, and let me show you what I'm seeing over there, y'all. This is kind of cool. Hopefully, we got another hour we can do this before I got to go to my dentist appointment. See that? We're at the end of the opening 15-minute range. Now, a lot of retail traders are going long here. And so don't be surprised that institutions are going to fake them out and stop them out, right? So then we'll probably take a move back into here. But this right here is nothing more than squeezing the retail amateur traders. That just broke their back. They had to get out and they're stopped out. And what you'll probably see is a squeeze, probably back to the upside here very shortly. So let's see if we see that. You know, you start seeing these things over and over and over, and you start realizing, hey, these the big guys are really just squeezing people. Oh, you saw that commercial? Yeah. You got Stacey Abrams singing, oh, my A1C is so low. And she's in public supermarket. She's just dancing away and everything. And then they talk about the side effects, the drug, this TV commercial. And one of the side effects is extreme pain between your anus and genitals. Excruciating, I think is the word they use, pain between the genitals and the anus. And I thought, my God, what a specific area. And I'm like, no, I think I'm good with my A1C being high. I don't want the area between my anus and my genitals to be hurting, Lord God. And then they said, oh, and it may result in loss of limbs. So not only that is your area between your anus and your that thing gonna be hurting, but your leg may fall off. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think my A1C is just fine. I don't think I need you guys in there. God, this is fun. I remember the days I used to doing this all day long. It was just so fun. Hey, my friend Mark's in here. Hey, Mark. Y'all feel free to talk back to me if you want to. Mark, we're up $200. We're 3 for 3 on our trades. So everything's looking good. We got sell signals galore. Everything's short. We anticipate that we're going to come back into the 15-minute opening range. AD is still pointing down, however. Let's just watch price. Remember, we're at 55. Let's see where we go. And you got to be careful going short too, because this thing can rip you out in a heartbeat too. Just rip you up. We just want high profitable trades. Shoot, if I could do $200 a day, that's $1,000 a week, y'all. That's Applebee's money. I could take my family to a movie and we wouldn't even have to sneak in the milk duds and the popcorn, the Orville Redenbacher. We could actually buy the actual stuff for $1,000 a week. Come on, little friend. AD still pointing down and prices going up. Look what's been happening right here, y'all. Do you see this? It's been going to that 8. Look at there. Bouncing off the 8, going down. Bouncing off the 8, going down. So if we hit the 21, that's probably definitely a short. But we're just hugging that 8-period moving average on the 15-second chart. Look at that. God, I feel bad for those people that went long at that 15-minute opening range. They are getting their butts handed to them. AD is telling the story that this is a downward move. We should have got involved. We really should have back in the 40s when we hugged that 8-period moving line. And, if it went against us 100 points or so, we could have got out. But let's see if we make a little move back up to that 8 and see if we want to get involved. AD still pumping down. Get back into the 40s here. See if we can take a shot. Okay, here we go. We're coming to the, are you going to make it up to the 21, which is about that 19,960 area, which would probably be a great place to short. Let's see if we get up there, the 960s. And y'all are probably doing better than me. Y'all are probably, killing it. You're probably being a little more aggressive than I am. I'm just being cautious. I am the lion in the woods, in the weeds, waiting on the sick little antelope to come out and get him some water so I can go track him down. God, we should have got involved in the 40s. Look at that. Live and learn. Let's do it. Let's do it this next time. Let's take this trade next time. AD still pumping down. Come back up above this 8 moving average. Let's see if we can take it. We just don't want to get ripped to the upside. Come on, make a move up. We have made the lows for the day now. This is this level. You see this red line? That's the low of the day, the 19,914. So we're right there at it. You hate shortening the hole too, right? When you're down here. You want to give it a little room to come up before we get engaged. My buddy tells me that 10:30 is the time when the smart money comes in. So the smart money at 10:30 has been taking us lower. That's what they've been doing. All right, here we go. We're looking for a little up move so we can get involved with the down move. AD still telecasting that this thing is going down. Let's see if we can hit that yellow line. There we go. I'd like it to go a little bit farther. All right, I'd like it to go a little farther. Come on, a little bit more. There you go, a little bit more. A little bit more before we get engaged. There you go. Maybe the 19,930. Come to me. Okay. Wow.
Order filled.
Uh-oh.
Order filled.
Great. So now we're at 265. So that was a good one. We actually scalped right off of the 21 moving average. That got us another $65. Just very short little scalps, y'all. Very high percentage. Not letting things go against us a lot. We might go back up there again. Let's see. That's about at the 19,938 or so. See if we can pop back up there again. AD still pointing downward. Volume at around 1030 increased a little bit. AD down, we're below VWAP. We're below the 15-minute opening range. We're below the hourly midband. We're below a lot of stuff. We would have done well if we had stayed in the trade, but you never know. I mean, you never know. I'm just looking for scalps, y'all. I'm looking for little short scalps. Our average time in trade is 10 seconds. We're just looking for high probability setups. Trying to get our $1,000. And we're about a third of the way. Nice little bounce or nice little drop to the downside. We just made an all-time low for the day here at the 19,895.75. Here we come back up. AD still telecasting downward move. Bump for a new low there. Again, I hate shorting in the hole. That's why we want to make sure this thing breathes to the upside. Trump speaking in 20 minutes. Be careful out there. Thank you. Yes. And we've got financial juice on in the background, right? So we are able to keep up with the different things. Make sure you know the economic reports and Fed speakers for the day, what times they're speaking and doing things. Trump is a market mover, whether you like him or not. He does move markets. He is volatile. He is not boring. All right, CCI pointing up as well. It got oversold here, right? But look at price. Price didn't indicate that it's going up. Look at that. CCI going up, but price going down. That is a divergence, y'all. What does that mean? It may mean we're going to get a rip here in a minute. Let's see if I want to get involved again here. We just hit the 21. Let's see what this move is. What's price? 27s, 28s, 29s. For some reason, this looks like a rip. It's not that I want to get involved yet. I'm just going to watch it. And probably should. Y'all see it back in the teens here in a second. You'll go, Bobby, when you get involved. Let's see. We haven't got a buy signal yet on our Bravo chart. AD pumping up a little bit. That's why I'm not getting involved yet. Just want to see this thing. And again, they'll probably go back to the teens, and that's fine. I want to miss some too. I'm not going to get every. We're just going to get those that are strategic. CCI up, AD popping up a little bit. Let's see. ES popping up a little bit. NQ popping up a little bit. Now popping down. All right, that 940, see it in here, this area here, 946, around in there, probably a good place to short, isn't it? See that area of resistance in there, the 940s or so. Let's see what happens here. Now, especially if the big boys are seeing that people are seeing this, then they're sitting there going, okay, what's this? We're going to stop them out. So if you get a good move up above there into here, probably definitely be a good short. All right, AD raising her head just a tad. And Mark, I was telling them what you and I were doing yesterday where we were front running, right? If we thought it was going to go down. Okay, here it is. Look at this. There's the 948, 950. Let it run, let it run, let it run. Maybe put a short at the 56 here. Let's see what happens.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, now we're at $300, which is really cool. And y'all saw exactly what I saw, right? You saw here at this area, probably a good place for a short. That's what we did. We just took a nice little scalp. Nice little scalp. So we are, I believe, 5 for 5. Average time in trade is 9 seconds. Our longest trade, yeah, we are 5 for 5. So we just don't want anything to take us out, right? If a loser goes against us, we got to get out quick. We now have a double buy signal on the Bravo swing chart. So things are looking good. The MACD has crossed over the signal line, and the RSI and CCI are both pointing upward. Looks like we may get a trip back into the 15-minute opening range. Now, this may not be a bad time to consider a long trade with everything looking so rosy and jolly. But let's see. Oh, look at that big move up. Push, push, little price, push. Wow, look at that. All right, Bob, what do you want to do? Maybe a short at the 980 or so? Or the 982? I'm looking. I don't know though. I'm kind of wary because AD is pointing upward. You know, I just don't want to get spanked. Look at there. That would have spanked me. That would have spanked me. Come on. Keep pushing. Give me a chance to see you exhausted. That'd have been a great one there. That would have been a great one. It's all right. We bounced right off of the 15-minute opening range, y'all. We just bounced right off. It hit it and immediately came back down. That would have been a great short. If I'd looked at that, I would probably shorted there. But I missed it. Let's see if we get a retest. AD is scooping upward. ES is scooping downward on this particular candle. All right, it's hitting the 21 moving average. Let's see if there's a little bit of support there before we head back up. Boy, that 980 would have been a great short. Let's try to get her to lift back there again. See if we can short it one more time. 40s. All right, make a lift. CCI going down, RSI going down. The MACD is still going up. We are working on 2 buy signals on the Bravo chart. The AD is kind of just flatlining and price is flatlining. We're giving it a little time to make a decision. So if we want to short or go long, I've been short on 5 trades today. The market was up considerably today, a little bit. Now we're down 0.75% at NASDAQ. Another thing my buddy told me to do that I've not done today is to look at the prices of the Magnificent Seven. So you see Meta's down big, Microsoft down big, Tesla down big, Amazon, Google down, and then only NVIDIA and Apple are up, right? Let's look at the net change here, percentage wise. So 1.7% down. So yeah, you got some down and only a couple of up. So keep an eye on that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh man, we missed a big short. Look at that area right there, the support and resistance going up into that area. That would have been a great short. Now, is there news? Let's go to financial juice. Putin is said to be ready to agree to Ukraine truce with conditions. Wow. Okay, that's breaking. Putin is said to be ready to agree to Ukraine truce with conditions. So looks like that bit of news popped. Look at the size of the volume of that candle. Everybody got excited. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Money flow index going up, price going up. Let's see what happens here. So we can get involved. AD moving up. We are back within the opening. We went straight to VWAP and went down, y'all. Was a great shorting opportunity. And we went to the wrong chart and we missed it. That was all us. That was all us. We should have shorted that VWAP. Now, when I'm saying that VWAP, it was VWAP on the E-minis. We should have shorted it VWAP on the E-minis. See if we get a little bit of support. We're about to go the 8 over the 21 here. The 8's about to cross. May be bullish. The 1 minute CCI is strong. The MACD is raising up. RSI is up. The AD has gone upward, even though the current candle of AD is pointing down a little bit. Let's see what happens. Boy, that would have been a great short at that 20.080. Look at this, y'all. Back into the 19,000s. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Buy the rumor, sell the news. And is Trump talking now? Because it seems like the market, look at this. It seems like everything's faster. You see this? The DOM, or the dome as some people call it, is the depth of market is really, really, really just moving. We've not got a sell signal yet on the Bravo chart. That's interesting. After an 80-point move to the downside, look at that. We could have been day done if we'd have caught this off of VWAP, if we'd have had the intestinal fortitude to let it run a little bit. Okay, we're back inside the 15-minute opening range of VS. It's interesting. We're going for 5 straight days of getting $1,000 or more on scalping. I think that would be a great, comfortable place for me to be if we could average $1,000 a day. That would be $252,000 a year if you traded every trading day. Now we know we're going to have losing days. The good thing yesterday, and Mark and I were doing it together, is when Mark and I started talking yesterday, I was down $3,000 on a single trade. And my overall net, my first trade I took of the day, I was down $3,000. You can't let a trade take you down that far. And the problem was that I had to come back over $4,000 of winners to get back. So I think if I stick at this and do this all day long, I think I could make $4,000 a day. I really think I could. Maybe I'm a little overconfident now. I don't know. We'll see. I know y'all are saying, well, it's been a bearish market this week. Yeah, but remember, we had that one big up day too that I did fine shorting. So just got to be patient. Just got to be the sniper. This thing is moving. Boy, is she moving. I just don't see a place to get involved yet. I'd like to go back to the VWAP and hit it, knock it down. I remember trading with Tony at TheoTrade. The 33 was an important number. Wow, look at this. Here we go. And it looks like we're going back to VWAP. Let's see if we can get involved. Go back to that 2080 one more time. Love to try that one more time. We just want it to get exhausted. And sometimes if you'll follow this price, you can see it getting exhausted. Now, sometimes after exhaustion going up, it'll make another, it gets exhausted, but then starts moving up again. But sometimes it gets exhausted. Let's see if we can find an area of exhaustion. Let's see if we can find it. Just watching price action. Hanging in the 30s, hanging in the 30s, hanging in the 30s, hanging in the 30s before her next move. There she goes. She rips. Now she's ripping to the 50s. She takes a break. What time does our friend Trump start talking? See, go on at 11. That was inspiring the other day. His speech was a little long, but the little kid that had the brain cancer, the honorary Secret Service guy, was very touching. And the kid who lost his dad, who was in the Army and in the police force, getting accepted into West Point. Those two beautiful moments of that night. And the Lake and Riley family and the family of the little 12-year-old that got killed, having them there. It was very, very touching. So nice to have them there. And boy, the Democrats, they really hate him, don't they? God, they hate him. And the thing is, your hatred for that man makes you look bad when you don't stand for a cancer survivor. Kind of makes you look a little, cheesy or whatever. But I understand if you, dislike the guy, it's kind of hard to stand on anything, but I get it. I just wish we were all closer, love the country, want to see it do good on all sides. Boy, that would have been a great short, wouldn't it? All right, we're knocking outside the opening 15-minute range again. It's kind of like I want to get involved. Let's see if we get a little move to the upside here. It's almost like this thing wants to go down again. Money flow is up, but going downward. Let's see. Let's get a nice green candle. We just got a sell signal on the Bravo chart that Mark provided me. And Mark made fun of me. He said, because he offered this chart to me months ago and I didn't want it. And then when we started doing the scalping, I was like, why didn't you show me this? And he's like, I did show you this, you idiot. You didn't want it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, we'd like to have in the next 15 minutes, we'd like to at least get to 500 before we got to go at. And then what I would do, if y'all were doing this too, I would take off from noon to about 1:30. At about 1:30, they'll kick back in after lunch. Okay, let's see. Still got our sell signals. MACD is poking up. RSI is up. AD is just kind of chilling. We are at the 15-minute opening range, so it needs to decide if we're going back up or down here. Just watch price for a big move. Just hadn't seen a big move lately. See this, y'all? This is where we shorted, I think. We made a little bit. Probably should have went to the well second time. Now let's see if we can get back up here in this area, right? And see if we can do another short. Or potentially back in this area and go another long. Somewhere in here. See what we got. Can't make its mind up whether it wants to be in the opening 15-minute range or not. Oh, and let's watch another thing. I didn't even notice this. Anyone say big green monster? Boom. Look at that. Big Green Monster said this would be support. Well, I'll be darned. Now we're back at the cash open, which is probably support and resistance. It'd probably be a little resistance at the cash open. Big Green Monster. Forgot to even look at the Big Green Monster. Uh-oh. Yeah, if we figure out how to do $1,000 a day, y'all, we can do that. We're gonna be gold. Let's look at the 5 minute, kind of get a feel. Okay, so we've been going upward. All right. We've been going upward on the 1 minute, and we're just kind of chinking right there. Okay, we just got a sell signal on the Bravo swing chart. That's interesting. And price is just kind of chilling out. We're at the 15-minute opening range. It wants to make a move. AD is just flat though. AD is saying that's all you're going to get, Bobby. If you go in here and start trading, you're going to get spit out. Don't trade. It's like a signal saying, don't get caught up in the chop. Chop, chop, chop. They're probably waiting on Presidente Trump to start speaking. Boy, this is amazing. It's just flat, y'all. It's waiting for a catalyst. Let's look at the news. Putin was said to be with Ukraine truce with conditions. Still nothing else. Let's see. Fox is saying speaks from Oval Office. Waiting for Fox News, so he has not come on yet. El Presidente is running a little late. All right, price is popping down a little bit. AD is flat. AD did not telegraph a move to the downside. But our little price says, screw you, AD. I don't need your permission to go down. I'm going to go down. CCI is in the tank. Money flow index is kind of up, but it's going downward. All these things. Everything but AD is telling me it's going lower. AD says not so fast. We're flat. My buddy that scalped yesterday made $30,000. He said it was a great day to scalp yesterday. He made $30,000. That's nice. I made 1,000. I was happy. But he takes a lot more trades than I do. You know, we've had 5 trades. We've been going for an hour. After 5 trades. Let's see. Look at this, y'all. It is popping the 8-period moving average and then going down. Look at this. Popping the 8, going down. Let's see if we can get involved. Pop back up. There it is. You want to take a short?
Order filled.
That one took us out, didn't it? Oh, no. No. Not that candle. All right, what's this?
Order filled.
We're filled. This is where we get something on, y'all. Well, we're doing so good.
Order filled.
Good. Now we're at 420. Now, what you did there, you saw me do there, was go with a second contract. I averaged into a loser, which brought up my break even. That helped us a little bit. Probably not a smart thing to do. We got a big move there, y'all, and it moved against us. It moved back in our favor very, very quickly. what we saw here is an area of support and resistance within this area. There's a lot of this. See this chunk in here? So we got up to that area and we kind of felt confident going short there. See what happens here. Well, we made about $120 on that trade with 2 contracts. That was nice. See if Trump's speaking yet. Apparently not. Sorry about my dogs, y'all. Abby, our house owner, has just showed up. So I'm sure that my dogs are excited to see her. We're looking for a big candle. We need a big move, and then we're going to short it. If it moves to the upside, we're going to short it. AD still hanging out, very, very flat. You might see a little bit of support right here. Here, look at this area right here. Let's draw that. Let's draw that and get a line and draw right in here. Little area of support and resistance. There we go. I think that's the key, y'all, is identifying, these areas in here. You can kind of see this area here on both sides in there. A little bit of support and resistance. That's where we were last time. We're getting up there again, so maybe we can take another short here shortly. AD is just flipped out, y'all. It's just flat as a flitter. Money flow index going up a little bit, RSI going up a little bit, MACD hanging out. We're still operating under 2 sell signals under the Bravo chart. Oh, wow, we got a nice move to the upside. Let's see. This might be something I want to short. Let's see, where we at? See that area in here? Let's kind of draw that off, you know, too. Let me see who this is, y'all. Hello, it's Bobby.
Lacey with Brandon Pest Management. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Reaching out. It looks like Spencer is currently out at your property for your 11 o'clock appointment.
Oh.
Get anyone to the door.
Oh, tell him to come on in the front door.
Sunlock, are you home?
Yeah, I'm home. I'm up in my office trading, but he's welcome to come on in. Tell him the dogs shouldn't bite. They're pretty nice.
Okay. Make sure he doesn't leave here and I'll unlock.
Yeah, door's unlocked. He can come on in.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. My pest management company's here, so I just told him to come on in. All right, let's see what we got up here. Yeah, I could almost draw one right here, right? See if we get up to that level again. AD, y'all, is just flat. It's just flat. This is clearly a range day. And range days are tough. You got to have a reason for getting long or going short. Let's see. We're kind of chilling out here on the 5 minute. We're kind of chilling out here on the 1 minute in a little range, aren't we? And 15 seconds is brutally. The fact we've done as well as we have done is probably really. We've probably done better than we should have in this chop up stuff. Come on up a little bit more, you joker, and see if I don't short you. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go let him in real quick, and I'll be right back. Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs. Hey, still no El Presidente? Oh, we just got a sell signal on the Bravo chart. Look at that. This thing is ranging. And look, y'all, you can tell it's ranging. Watch this. See this? When you watch AD, watch AD. I told you it's flat. Look at that. Flat, flat, flat. It's making its mind as it want to be above or below the 15-minute opening range. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on, Bob. Bob, 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 Bob. Come on, little joker. So we've been popping up against the 21 and coming down of late. Did that once, twice, three, four times. Will it do it five or will it kick in and go? AD still flat, y'all, just flat. AD actually is at zero. I mean, it is not only flat, it's a zero. The advancers and the decliners are evenly killed right now. That is amazing. I've never seen it flat like that. See what happens here. I almost want short. Look at that. I almost want to short you, you little thing. And that would have been a good short. When it went back up to 21. Here goes the 21 again. Let's see. Just don't want to get my head ripped off. El Presidente speaking yet? No. CCI perking up. AD flat. Everything's flat. And I think in these situations, the hard part is making how long before you're comfortable trading the micros? I think a couple more, maybe a couple weeks, actually putting it into practice, But I'm pretty good now. I mean, y'all, we're 6 for 6. Are we 6 for 6 trades today? But as you saw, one could quickly go against you, right? Our average trade makes $91. That's really good. AD is that one, y'all. AD is that one positive. Oh, here we go. CCI, look at that. Stops them out. Now watch it pop back up. Let's see Trump speaking. Dropped like a hot potato, didn't it? Hold on just a second. Let's see. Let's see if we can hear something. Let's go here. Let's go to here. Let's go to CNBC. Let's hear what he's saying.
Do we take him seriously, literally, or both? To be perfectly blunt, although that scares a lot of Canadians, okay, I do not take that comment seriously, not a bit. And then we've seen how much it's flip-flopped already on the tariffs. So you never know at any moment in time, what's a bluff and what's not a bluff. So, I can't say I've got a real confident view on that. I don't think the border is going to be redrawn. I do think that if Donald Trump has a master plan for Canada, he definitely wants to weaken the Canadian economy. There's no doubt about that. And the question is why? And I think because if he could bring Canada to its knees economically, he'll be able to cut a better deal when it comes time to renegotiating the USMCA next year. And maybe at some point, if he wants to buy Canada, he'll buy it with a 50-cent Canadian dollar instead of a 70-cent Canadian dollar. So he'll pick up a distressed asset for cheap. That's a big tongue-in-cheek, but it could be that a strategy is to weaken Canada so much that we will give in to all his demands when it comes time to renegotiating the trade agreement, especially considering what he really wants. I don't think he really wants the Canadian people. He wants Wayne Gretzky. But I think he wants he wants those 34 critical minerals that Canada has that the U.S. needs. I mean, Canada is Greenland on steroids, and we're right next door.
Good point. David, thank you. It's good to have you on a day like today. Jobs, news on Canada. Tariffs. David Rosenberg, founder and president of Rosenberg Research. Always good to see you.
Meantime, the CEO of HPE is with us on the other side of the break. Stocks down on this news today regarding the earnings and the outlook and these plans to cut around 5% of its workforce.
Plus, we are awaiting comments from President Trump at the White House. We'll bring them to you as soon as he appears. Stay with us.
Nothing stands still. Not technology, not the market, and not Franklin Templeton. We've been a firm in motion for over 75 years, always innovating. Today, we're a leader in public and private markets, digital assets, and custom tax management, empowering advisors with solutions to build the portfolios of the future today. Franklin Templeton, your trusted partner for what's ahead.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's not just about the places you can go, but also the people who welcome you home. It's not about living like a star, but about feeling like one. Rich measures life in laugh lines, in moments shared, and in days well spent. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Discover Alaska aboard Riviera, the only true foodie ship sailing the region, where breathtaking natural wonders meet unmatched service from the heart. With one chef for every 10 guests, indulge in gourmet dining on an ultra-premium small ship. Scenic days, endless memories. Call now for amazing savings. Book now at oceanacruises.com.
Experience the power of CNBC Pro. Track your portfolio from every angle on one optimized platform. Never miss a moment with exclusive access to market-moving interviews and stock picks. All new investing tools securely linked to your brokerage accounts. Plus, CNBC Global Market News and analysis tailored to your holdings. Become a smarter investor with the power of CNBC Pro. Go to cnbc.com/getpro now.
It's game time at the arena, and 20,000 fans are looking for a win. With an ultra-high-speed network and seamless Wi-Fi, fans can get in the door fast and share the game's best moments in real time. And with Spectrum Business committed to keeping them connected 100% of the time, they won't miss a second of the action. A secure, reliable connection from Spectrum Business means the fan experience is a guaranteed win.
10 years ago, my life was changed forever. I have died 3 times and came back from that. There is life after the unimaginable.
Okay, hush up.
My motto is, tell me that I can't, and I will show you that I can. I get to be the first person on Naked and Afraid with no legs.
About
I
that?
think that's pretty damn cool.
Sorry about that.
Naked and Afraid. See it first Sunday at 8 on Discovery.
Welcome back to Money Movers. Take a look at shares of Hewlett-Packard Enterprise plunging this morning, 52-week lows after reporting weaker than expected fiscal Q1 earnings and guidance. The company pointing to uncertainty from tariffs as one, also announcing layoffs affecting 5% of the total workforce. Joining us now first on CNBC is HPE CEO Antonio Neri. So Antonio, what happened here?
Well, good morning, Sarah, and thank you for having me. Obviously a disappointing day for us because while we had solid results, we disappointed the street on one specific segment of the market, which was the profitability of our server business. And that was a combination of some execution challenges we had at the end of the quarter in January, coupled with the fact that, obviously there is more competition in the market, both in the traditional server
Order filled.
and also in the AI business. And so this is why it's on us to go fix those issues. Most of them already been fixed in the sense that the fixes are in place, and we expect the recovery of the operating margin of the server over the next couple of quarters and return to the normal seasonality of the profitability, which is around 10% for that segment. The rest of the business will
Order
be
filled.
very strong.
So can you just dive into that a little bit more? What do you mean by execution challenges that clearly led to the
I think we made
aggressive
35 on that
discounting?
one.
And how did you fix that already?
Well,
Y'all might want to keep an eye on that. I think we made $35 on that one. We were trying to get to 500 before. And what happened is this thing come back to the 21 moving average, and it had done that a couple times, right? And bounced off of it. It looks like price is consolidating here. We are at the lows. If you'll notice on the big green monster. Just touched the big green monster and then bounced off. Right. So it did a double low here, right? What do you call that? A double bottom. And let's see if it bounces from there. It's kind of interesting though. AD is still leading lower, smaller, lower, right? So let's see if we're able to break this level right here, or if this level indeed will be support. It's kind of neat to see the big green monster being able to be utilized on a scalping situation though, as at least an area that we should be watching for support or resistance. AD still popping down. Interesting. Trump's still not speaking, or at least they're not going to him yet if he's speaking. Let's see what happens here. AD is leading us lower. I might take another short off of the 21 EMA if we so get back to it. Let's see if we do. Oh, look at that. All right, we have hit our big green monster again. Let's see if it holds. And we've just made a new low of the day on the E-minis. We're close to a new low on the NASDAQ. I really would like to get $45 more before we go, because that's about what I've been doing, about $500 in the morning, $500 in the afternoon session. Okay, we broke to a new low on both the NASDAQ and the E-minis. AD is still leading the way downward. We would like to see a pop up back to that 21 EMA. See if we might could get involved in a short. The problem is, remember y'all, you don't want to really short. It's hard to short on the whole. When we were at the lows of the day, it's hard to do it. I mean, price is still dropping. AD's still telling us it's dropping, but it's really hard to short in the whole. You know, that's a hard thing to do. Because you could really get a rip that would just rip your face off really quickly. And we could, you know, all we worked for this morning with our 6 trades, we've been positive on all 6 trades this morning. We just don't want to be able to throw away our gains just because I want $45 more before I leave here in about 5 minutes. We got to be cautious. Because this thing could very well rip your head off. AD's still pumping down though, baby. It is definitely doing that. Little consolidation down here. All right. Indecision candle. Buyers came in at this level. Buyers taking us up. But our friend AD is still going down. All right, MACD looking down, RSI looking down, CCI looking up, AD looking down. Everything's looking down as price is going upward now. See if we get a 9. Here we go. We're back at the 21 EMA. Do I want to, or dare I short it here at the 96 or so, just to see if we get a little bit of a move off that. I don't know. That move looked really big, but I probably should have done it given the fact that that AD is still trending downward. May get another shot at it. Bobby, do you want this shot? I don't know. I'm a little indecisive here. Forgive me. I don't want to give up what we've worked so hard to get $500 for today. I just don't want it to rip. Let's see if it rips here. No, it's playing right off the 21 in it. Here we go. Hard to short the hole. So let's look what we've done. Our average trade time is 14 seconds. Our longest trade is 27 seconds. We've had 7 trades and all 7 of them were winning trades. Right? Number of winning trades. Yeah, 7. We have 1 losing trade. I didn't know we lost 1. Okay, so we lost 130 on 1 of them. Okay. That's fine. Happened to be our longest trade too. I didn't know we'd lost on 1. No, we gained on all of them. So 7 trades, what, 8 trades, 7 winners, 1 loser. Look at there, y'all. If I'd have taken the setup, ifs and buts was candy nuts, we'd have Christmas all day long, all year long. Look at that. Beautiful setup. AD was going down. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I should have took that. With AD going down. Let's see if we get another shot here. There it is. I'll see if I can get it here. AD still going down. We've made the low of the day. This is kind of shortening the hole though. Let's see if it goes. Go back up there. Again, another mistake. I should have hit it. See if we get another shot. This time, watch it rip through. A little bit of up move here, right? Almost like it may be settling in for a blast to the upside. CCI pointing forward. AD was down, but it's kind of stabilized here. All right. So we're in a tight range. There we go. New low of the day. New low of the day on NASDAQ in the E-minis. Doesn't look as good to me here, though. It looked good here, right? Here, down. But now look what we've done. It's we're not doing these swings anymore. You see, we're just kind of consolidating. This thing fixing to rip. This doesn't seem as I don't seem as interested right here as I should have been here and maybe here. Let's see, AD stabilizing. We made a new low of the day in the last candle. This candle. In the 1 minute. What do you want to do, Bob? Well, the darn thing's still working over and over. But look at this tight little range. Tight. And she's fixing to flip out of this thing one day. AD stabilizing somewhat. She goes again. I hit it again. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it here. Would have worked again too. Here she goes again. Stacy says there's an ES contract rollover gap around 56.30. I wonder if it goes to that and then finally turns around. Crystal ball, LOL. Oh, that's a good point. 56.30, huh? ES contract rollover gap. That's interesting. Don't you get the feeling that this thing's about to take off? Kind of get that feeling. AD is at -64. It's just kind of hanging out. See what I want to do here. Make a move one way or the other here. Price. Let's see what you do. Oh, y'all, I was going to tell you this, Tradeovate, if you pay like $1,400, you get a lifetime membership to it. And your commissions are only 9 cents a contract. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Just get a lifetime membership and cap my commissions at 9 cents. That's a great. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Boom. Look at that area of support. Look at that. Isn't that great? And then it just busted through support. AD flat. AD flat. All right, guys, I gotta go to the dentist. So think about it. You and I have been trading for an hour and a half. We have made $455 in an hour and a half. That's good money, y'all. Now on here, it says my commissions are $46 on 7 trades. Let's get this up where we can see this. Yeah, 8 trades, 14 seconds, 27 seconds, 87% win rate. Our average trade, we're making $56 a trade. I think that's good, y'all. I think that's good. And if I get back in time today, we may go live another time. If I get back from Birmingham in time and trade the afternoon session and see if we can't make our rest of our $500 for today. All right, guys, I love that. Don't y'all love this? Isn't this fun? So let's go to the dentist and I'll see y'all maybe this afternoon. Bye.